Okay, this video is for somebody who don't know how to make a sugar scrub. I wanted to make a quick video just in case there was any new members in the Patreon that did not know how to make a sugar scrub. All right, now this is going to be a really cool spring sugar scrub. I'm only making one jar, so you're going to see me like with a very little tiny amount that I divide up into colors. It's going to look kind of funny because I never really made one jar before. I always try to make at least 2 to 3 jars. All right, so inside of this jar, actually my Pyrex, I had the heated phase, okay? And so everything that you see in the ingredients in the heated phase is in there, and that's where you see like the cetyl alcohol. That is my sugar, and this is my fragrance. So I'm going to be using this fragrance from Just Scent. It's called Chicks Dig It, okay? It smells like candy. You could go ahead and read up on the scent notes. I left it in the Patreon. This is my green mica powder. I got this from Brambleberry. And this is my yellow. I got that from Brambleberry. And I also got this pink from Brambleberry as well, okay? And that is my electric bubblegum pink. I always use it. It's so beautiful. I got to order some more while it's on sale. Now, I went ahead and took my temperature because the 2 things that I did not add to this oil, aka the heated phase, is the fragrance. I just added the fragrance. That's why I'm stirring that in, because it cooled down enough. But also, on top of that, I did not add the preservative. Now, if your temperature is over 100, do not add your preservative because it will not work. It'll be too hot. Now, I added my preservative because my temperature, of course, dropped under 100. Now, I'm going to slowly add my sugar. Now, when it comes down to making a sugar scrub, you can actually make it as thick as you want to make it. So that means if you want to make it very watery, you can use less sugar. If you want to make it thick, you can use more sugar. It's all up to you. Now, my advice is don't overload it with too much sugar. Now, when it came down to the sugar, I used up to 180 grams of sugar. I don't go over that, okay? And if I go over that, then I will probably more than likely have a hard sugar scrub, and that is not cool, okay? Now, this sugar scrub came out very soft and pretty. I love it. It's not too thick and it's not too thin. It's kind of sort of in the middle. So I'm just adding my sugar and I'm stirring it just to make sure it is all getting incorporated into the base of my sugar scrub. Now, in this particular sugar scrub, I did not use any water, but just because we did not use water, it does not mean that you won't need a preservative. This will be used in the shower. So the shower, your wet hands, that means that it will come in contact with water. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm pretty much blending this just to make sure I have everything together. One of the key things that you have to remember when you are making sugar scrubs, they can separate. That means the oil can be on the bottom, the sugar and everything else can sit on the top. And normally that happens if you don't blend it well or if you use the wrong type of preservative. Now, we can get into the preservative thing a little bit later, but for the most part, I want you guys to go and grab 2 containers because we are going to make 3 different colors. Now, I'm separating mine into very small amounts. It's really, really small. But, I was just trying to make one jar. Usually, seriously, I make a lot, but I was like, no, I don't want to have a whole lot. All right, so now what I'm going to go ahead and do is I am going to take my mica powder and I'm going to begin to put it into these containers. Then the first color that I'm going to use is the yellow. Now, this yellow is very light, so I had to use a little bit more than what I would normally use, but it was not overdoing it. Now, make sure you don't put a whole lot of mica powder in there because you definitely don't want to have somebody with a shower that look like, they just got dye all over the place. You want to keep it cool. As you can see, I'm using a very small amount of mica powder. A little goes a long way, so just be mindful of that. Now, I'm adding this pink. Now, this pink, as you can see, it is very loud. So you may need a little less of this pink if you will be using it. I will make sure I leave this pink over in the Patreon so that you guys can get the same exact color because, baby, I'm going to tell you something. My collection will never go without this color from here on out, for real. I love this color. Now go ahead and take your whisk or your hand blender, hand mixer, whatever you want to call it, thingamajigger, and go ahead and begin to mix your colors in. Now you want to allow your sugar scrub to sit out for 30 to 45 minutes just so that it can come down to room temperature, because you won't get your real consistency until it's no longer warm, okay? And this was the consistency I had. I think I probably... Now, I love these jars because they have a flip top. Now, also with the flip top, one thing I did buy was the seal, okay? Because it's not good to just use the flip top alone, because if you do it that way, you'll have a hard sugar scrub probably like a few weeks later, because it does have air that still somehow enter in through the top. I don't know. I tested it out and it did get hard. And then the one that had the seal was still soft. So for that reason, I am going to make sure I leave the tops, the jars, and the actual seal in the Patreon, guys. And if I don't have the seal up there, it's because I have to actually find it, because I had to purchase it separately. Yes, but it's definitely worth the purchase. Okay, so I am just kind of putting my colors around the inside of my jar that's facing outwardly, so that you can see that pink, and you'll begin to see it in the end. I'm talking about, it did come out really nice. But I'm using all of the colors, and I'm going to pile them up, and let's go ahead and do it. Okay, so now that I have it in the jar, I want you guys to see the actual texture of it. And like I said, it's not too thick and it's not too thin. It's actually perfect, and I like it. Yes, I like it. And this is the final look.